Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, back with more reading the My Hero Academia manga. This is chapter 359, the unofficial translations just dropped, and the 2-week hiatus is over, baby. I'm in the minority here, but I think Horikoshi should take all the breaks he needs, because I think he's very consistent, and there's other mangaka out there that take a lot longer breaks than him. So, but that being said, very excited to see what happens this week. Last week is a little bit of a detour. Not last week, last chapter. Because we left off on this crazy cliffhanger with All For One and Deku with these figures approaching him. And then it cuts to Bakugo, who is fighting against Shigaraki. That's really cool, but it felt like a huge, like, everyone's like, oh, this is cool, but we could have gotten that cliffhanger, that kind of thing. So, predictions for this chapter. I only have two. Either it's going to go to Deku or to Bakugo. Depends where Horikoshi wants to go. If he wants to, if that cutaway wasn't just a brief update, if it's actually more, we'll get more of that. But we also have Deku out flying above the ocean with these figures approaching him, which I personally think my hope is that it's something good. I think it's a fake out. I think they wanted us to think it was bad, but I think it's like allies or something. Oh, without further ado, though, let's dive on in and see what 359 has to offer. We get a color spread. And this is of Deku. Whoa. Okay. So, is this foreshadowing? I'm kind of wondering if this is foreshadowing. We have Deku about to fight All For One, and not Shigaraki All For One, but OG All For One, and it looks like he's grown his hair back and stuff. I don't know if that's supposed to be symbolic or if that's actually going to happen, but well, okay, it would be crazy if like Bakugo is the one who takes down Shigaraki and Deku has to fight the OG All For One. I don't think I'd like that angle though. I don't know. I hope that's not what happens, but this is still a cool image nonetheless. And we get another color page. This just looks like it's advertising the cover of the new volume. As we see, we also see Rhodey here from the movie. I don't know what all this is. Probably advertising something. And then we get another color spread. This one I have seen. So this one's glorious, but the one I saw was like shitty quality compared to this. This one's awesome. Wow, this is actually a really good scan. Really good scan. Wow, this is actually really good art. Okay, so it's literally like almost every character from the entire series wearing nice red and white like clothing and some black. And it just, they're all striking poses or holding hands. I think people in the Discord are going crazy about Uraraka and Deku holding hands here. That's great. You have Momo and Jiro holding hands with that's like people like to ship Jiro and Momo. Not to make this a shipping conversation, but I just think that's funny that they have some more to work with there. But she's also holding hands with the Kaminari, so Mina locking arms with the Monoma, that's great. Just a lot of stuff going on here. This is a much better quality version than what I saw originally, though. How awesome! Very, very cool. Okay. To the chapter we go. Inside the flying coffin. Someone hurry up and replace that blown fuse on engine 6. Shaft's starting to bend. I need a spare ASAP. We're inside. Oh, is this inside the floating UA? Are these the people like running the engines and stuff? Chapter 359. Our school. Okay, so we're probably staying with the Bakugo fight, which is fine by me. I didn't really have a preference. Bakugo is my favorite student after all, so. We're still losing altitude, says this. I don't know. I don't know any of these people's names, but it looks like a bunch of randoms. We're still losing altitude. Are we going to crash? Apparently Shigaraki turned into a huge monster. He's too heavy. Communication and security managers, you're needed upstairs. Pump the power up. Pump it. This is UA in the sky. Okay, so yeah, just getting a bunch of I don't know who got to work this stuff, but like a lot of people working down here. The same electromagnetic barrier that keeps Shigaraki caged also renders impossible any conventional communication with the exterior. Someone's saying who's like holding up a phone. This is not the time to be taking selfies. Get your ass to work, says this. I don't know who this is, but she looks cool. Like, cool design. Huh? The management course. What are you guys doing here? Oh, these guys? Really? I never thought we'd see these guys again. These guys briefly appeared way back in the sports festival, like back in season 2 times. I'll never forget that guy's stupid hair. Like it's the business course, right? Like yeah, they say the management course here, but I'm pretty sure that's like the business course of UA. The telepathic transmissions from Mandalay are our only means of keeping track of external events, says the guy holding the camera. This is indeed a coffin amidst the clouds, but we share the same fate as Shigaraki in this final journey. This guy's getting deep. And this girl replies, "Oh my god, are you guys filming a documentary? Is that what they're doing? Now is not the time for that." The guy with the crazy hair replies, "There's no better time than this." "Are you out of your mind?" the girl replies. I like this girl's design, by the way. She's got like screws coming out of her, like this, like a ear, like almost like a Mickey Mouse hat, like that. I don't know. She looks cool. Don't be ridiculous. Every crucial battle up until now has been extensively filmed and documented. Why do you think our predecessors passed that footage on to us? The job of the management, she just kind of looks on like as she's listening to this. The job of the management course is to produce heroes. Our work brings heroes closer to society. As he takes an exhale. This is the culmination of our studies for the past 3 years. The story of how they know how we all won this fight. That is really cool, actually, that Horikoshi brought them back. That is such, like, most people would be like, that's stupid detail. I personally think that's really, kudos to you. It just adds more to the world building. And these are people that I had almost forgotten about, but, like, Horikoshi took these valuable panels to, like, build them up. I just think that's cool. I want to just shout out to that. Like, that's... I don't know. I feel like some people might poo-poo on that. I actually really like that. Of how we all won this fight. As we get back to Bakugo, about to land his howitzer on Shigaraki. Okay. What do I think is going to happen here? I don't know. I'm just going to dive on him. Kaboom! Whoa! Okay, so he lands whatever attack it looks like right on Shigaraki. The explosion is so big, it's just an eruption out the side of the cage. Hopefully that doesn't destroy the cage, because they would need it to keep them inside, right? Like, wow. Yeah, that probably caused a lot of collateral. Oh, whoa! Oh, whoa. Okay, so the generator building that's holding, like, Aizawa and Monoma and stuff, it actually shakes from the recoil of that. Aizawa puts his hands on him. "Keep those eyes open, Monoma." And he's trying to keep them open, like prying them open, while Manuel keeps them wet with the water. We get Cementos, Mei Hatsume, and Momo down below. Cementos says, "That huge explosion just then." And then Momo finishes, "Must have been Bakugo." She's looking tired, by the way. It's probably exhausting making all this material. "Please tell me he didn't destroy the power line," says Power Loader. Dang, dude, that's so... I love the way they're interweaving, like, obviously there's a fight going on, but I love how they're, like, adding depth to the people working hard down below. I actually really like that. That's great. I don't know. Cutting back to the generator island. I'm just gonna call it Generator Island. It's, like, floating outside of it. One of the power kids. I don't know which one this is. This is one of the ones we didn't know the name of. It's not the comic book guy, and it's not Kaminari. Hey, what's with that kid? Is he trying to blow the whole stage or something? If Nejire's gorgeous hair gets burnt anymore, I swear. Oh! That's the... Dude, that's the girl who, people are pretty sure Nejire is like an item with. We saw her briefly in the, cultural festival. And, which I'm totally on board if that's a thing. Because there's some, like, cute little, like, moment back then. And Nejire's gorgeous hair gets any more burnt, I swear. That's great. That's cute. Kaminari says, "It'll all be fine." Wait. Her name's Haya Senpai? What? All right. Kaminari says, despite appearances, that guy's quite meticulous. I lost count how many times he scolded me during lunch for not resting my left hand on the table. He scolded me for not resting my left hand on the table. Oh, what does that have to do with anything? She replies. I don't know if she had an electricity-based quirk. Was that confirmed before? Nah, I'm just now noticing she's there. So, we're cutting back to the battle. We just see a bunch of fingers crumbling from the explosion. Really gross. I don't know how they're going to animate this. I don't know if any studio's ever had to animate something so gross as like multiplying fingers and stuff. That's like, I don't envy that task. I'm trying to say he's not the type of guy to disregard his surroundings in a fight. Definitely true. Yeah, if you guys remember back in season 2, when Deku and Bakugo were fighting All Might, he actually channeled the explosion to mitigate the damage to the buildings. So it's a fun fact to bring that back. And we get Bakugo, who, took like a hit to the face area. It looks like highly condensed blast, maximizing the energy output while avoiding any damage to the environment. And it looks like one of his gauntlets also got destroyed. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, ow. Oh, no. Bakugo. Okay. Ow. So, yes, his gauntlet got destroyed, and it's because essentially Shigaraki grabbed it, crushed it, and crushed Bakugo's arm underneath it. Shigaraki says, truly wonderful. That's why I had to break it. Oh my, okay. I don't want Bakugo to lose an arm. We've had enough people, like, losing arms and, like, legs. I hope he keeps this arm, because it looks like he just completely squished the middle part of his forearm. It could be elbow too. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like kind of like this area. Damn, Bakugo, holy shit. Wow. Shigaraki says, I'm sorry, but I stand by what I told you last time, as he would get a bunch of fingers forming behind him. I continue to have no interest in you. Talking shit to him. Remember the war? Like, he's like, I don't care about you. Like, which is funny because way back during the Communal War, like, he captured him. He actually did have interest in him then, and clearly we're well past that point. But Bakugo, though, he's got half his mask destroyed, and there's like blood all on the right side of his face. Wow. Ow. And some sort of attack is coming toward him. We have Mirko and Genist, who looks like they're moving to attack this wall of fingers that are coming their way. Dynamite, shouts both of them. I love how that's just his name now, and like pro heroes are calling him Dynamite. Okay, can we take for a moment and step back and realize these are first years who are fighting alongside like battle-tested, well-known pros, and they're fighting alongside these students as like equals, not even equals, but they're letting them take the charge. Like, the amount of respect and like trust to put into a student like that has to be so high. Like, that is just so cool. I don't know. Sorry, I'm geeking out. Whoa, we get Mirko bouncing between a bunch of the legs and Edshot doing the same, it looks like. She's just taking out a bunch of... Dude, she looks badass right here. I mean, she always looks badass, but like, that's a cool shot. Shigaraki says, by the way, I'm in my personal opinion, to me, it sounds like this is All For One in control. I don't think Shigaraki... Like, we've had link in the description for the Discord if you want to join. We've been having discussions if Shigaraki is currently half and half of All For One and Shigaraki, or if it's All For One in control. I personally think it's All For One in control, because the way he talks, Shigaraki, is nothing like the way Shigaraki normally talks. It's very, like, well-spoken and articulate, like the words he's using. Shigaraki replies, now, who is the genius that thought the best course of action against me was to get up close and personal? Yeah, see, Shigaraki would never talk like that. He just wouldn't. Obviously, these are the unofficials, but if you look at the officials, it backs it up still. The only thing that's gonna get you, the only thing that's gonna get you, is a first-hand taste of what it's like. Oh God, that's just like gross imagery. Like, except it looks like Bakugo got tossed, but then like behind Shigaraki's like holding himself up with this big goopy mess of fingers and hands. Really gross. We got a shot of Mirko looking very surprised and shocked here. Is a first-hand taste of what it's like to be smashed by a power that rivals All Might. Whoa! And as he just like makes a huge, I don't know if he physically hit them all with his hand or just like a burst of energy, but it knocks Mirko, Genist, and Ed Shot all back to be smashed by a power that rivals All Might. Wow. Some good imagery in this chapter. We're going to Bakugo now. That was my absolute best, he thinks to himself. Is the gap between us really so vast? As we get a close-up of his face, it looks almost like his right eye is messed up, but eyes are seemingly immortal. We've seen Endeavor literally like get his eye blown out and it came back, so I'm not too worried about that. It could be closed, like winced, like because he's all messed up. Shigaraki says, "It's not your ideals or your dreams that interest me, Bakugo Katsuki. The only thing that ever piqued my interest in you is the fact that you're Midoriya's best friend." Oh, okay. There is a lot to digest here, and I almost don't want to go any further before I like say a little piece here, so bear with me. But this is such an interesting, fascinating moment for Bakugo, who has just recently come to grips with the fact that he'll never really like surpass Deku, and he's come around to the fact that he needs to just be himself, like, and be better. And here you have Shigaraki, or All For One. Okay, no, this does lend credence to the fact that Shigaraki is in there somewhere, because oh no, maybe All For One thought this too. I don't know. I'm gonna shut up about that. But like, dude, Bakugo, man. I'm just gonna continue. Sorry. Mandalay, what's Midoriya's status? Shouts Aizawa. I can't reach him, she says. What? Didn't you reach him just a moment ago? She replies, even outside the barrier, the electromagnetic waves are messing with our transmissions. All I'm getting is static right now. Aizawa grits his teeth. Bakugo. And Bakugo looking... I'm so fascinated to see how Bakugo comes back from this. Like, are we going to get, like, Bakugo going all out? Or is he, like, self-doubting himself right now? I don't know. Genist, Mirko, Edshot, he's shouting. Crap, someone please save Bakugo. Damn, dude, Aizawa pleading. Oh, as Shigaraki's, like, walking toward him. Dude, this is crazy. He still needs to graduate from UA, so he can aim to become the #1 hero. Oh my god. My heart hurts anytime Aizawa shows, like, deep, like, sadness or, like, concern for his students. Like, he's the grumpy dad. Dude, he's the series grumpy dad who we all love. He rarely shows his weak side, but you know he cares to hell and back deep down for these kids. And him sounding so powerless right now. As we get a shot of UA, what's left of UA. You know how there's like the 4 pillars of UA and it forms like an H? The front 2 are like half destroyed and the ones behind them are damaged. And we're closing in on the rubble. Oh. What's going to come out of the rubble? Oh, whoa, I didn't even see the shot of Shigaraki. Oh, below UA, like in the foreground, Shigaraki, dude, he is looking like a demon or something out of hell. With his white hair flapping and his whole body is like black. Whoa. That's crazy. Okay, so, we got Amajiki. We haven't really seen him do too much yet. He's getting up out of the rubble. I assume he got knocked back from that shockwave too. Hado-san, he says, as Nezure is right next to him. Nezure looking great, by the way. I love the shorter hair. And she's got the energy beams going around her arm. He says, I want to have a proper graduation ceremony. We'll get Principal Nezzy to throw one for us after this is over. Right, she says. He says, "Do you think we'll make it?" Oh, wait. Hold the phone. I don't know, but at least we're gonna keep everyone safe until Midoriya gets here. Mirio. Okay, wait. Mirio. Okay. The three of us together, says Mirio. Okay, the big three. Holy shit. The big. Okay. I have a few. Okay. I have a few things to say here. First of all, let's just state the obvious. Okay. I did not expect this. The big three, the three of us together. Remember back in like season 3, whatever, yeah, I guess like that era, they were always like, oh, they're the big three of UA. And you never see them fight together, ever. And here they are together. But that's not the main thing here. Where the hell has Mirio been? Why is he showing up just right now? I am where okay, why is now where has he been doing some secret mission? Like they showed everyone who was fighting here at the beginning of the fight. I wonder. You makes you wonder if this is the new editorial guys because Horikoshi has a new editor. I do wonder if this was like, he's like you got to bring Mirio into this fight or something. I don't know. There's a lot of speculation about the editor. They have to have a good explanation as to why he's been absent from this fight. Like they have to had him been doing something, but what I don't know. It's really odd. He's showing up after Bakugo has been fatally wounded. The others UA's half destroyed. The guys in the generator, are the people down below are struggling, and now he appears. Okay, I'm trusting they'll have a good reason, so I'm not going to dwell on that. Let's just focus on the cool part. The big three together: Nejire, Mirio, and Amajiki. Amajiki looks like he's eating something. He's scarfing down some fried chicken. You know, he's ready to go bird mode. Or whatever. Swordfish. He's got swordfish, octopus, pineapple. Remember the crazy pineapple whip thing he had? This better have Shigaraki getting smacked in the face with the pineapple, please. That's crazy. I don't even know what to say. My mind's kind of blown that the fact that these three are about to fight together. Because Mirio, I'll be honest, he didn't do shit in the war. Like he tried to fight the Nomu. Like that felt so strange to me that they brought him back. It was hype. It was really cool. They brought him back and like he's punched in the Nomu and he can't do anything. It's amazing. Mirio is both the most OP character in the show, yet he's also dramatically underpowered. Because he doesn't have like the limit of his output is as strong as his physical body. So he has to like get jacked. And maybe he worked out more. I don't know. But like if he can't hurt a Nomu, I'm gonna guess he can't really hurt Shigaraki. But he can probably annoy the shit out of Shigaraki. You already know Shigaraki / All For One is gonna get pissed, like trying to swat at this fly that they like just get taking sucker punches to the face. Granted, it won't do much because it's just like really strong man punches, but that would get annoying after a while. Like nothing you do can stop him from punching you. I'm kind of looking forward to that actually. Just rapid consecutive punches to All For One / Shigaraki's face. And just him getting pissed off. Oh, man. Also, hoping Nejire gets to have a big moment, really. She kind of had a moment in the war, but like Amajiki during the Chihei Saikai underground arc, he had a solo fight where he had like his own backstory and stuff. I'm not saying we need a backstory for Nejire, but she's definitely the least fleshed out of the three right now. I'll be honest, as of right now, she's just sort of like the pretty girl who's like has like really funny pouting face and a cool power. Like we don't know anything about her, so if we could just have a little dash of like personality added to her in this, I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, Lemillion. What do you know? Both times that Lemillion, like, I don't have that many hats, but like, um, I have my UA one, I have my new like Blastoise one, but both times Lemillion's come back, I've been wearing this hat, so it's like very appropriate. Um, that's crazy. This is a really interesting chapter. Um, I really hope they have a good explanation as to why it's taken this long for Mirio to pop up, and it better not be like an ass pull, like oh, I was hoping up set down below or something. Like I don't know. UA like half destroyed, dude. That's crazy, dude. Shigaraki looking crazy here. Bakugo is the most fascinating core aspect of this. Like, if you guys think about it, Bakugo's never really had a solo villain fight. It's always been Deku. When I say solo, yeah, like Deku had the muscular fight, and Deku's had a shit ton. He had Overhaul, obviously. He had help with Overhaul, but you guys know what I mean. Deku's the main character. He's gotten all the main fights. Bakugo, outside the movies, which his fights in the movies are really good, has never really had a solo fight. And even in this case, he's fighting alongside with people, but he is the focal person of this fight. So I count it personally. This is the first like big fight. And he kind of got knocked out of commission quick. Hopefully he's not knocked out. I mean, I really hope he gets up and like puts on a show, not just for like the viewership's sake, but like it's kind of true to Bakugo's character. It'd be really shitty if this whole series he's been talking about like pushing himself, desiring to be the best, all this, and he has one howitzer impact and then his arm gets crushed and he's like out of commission. So I'm really hoping that he's just going to take a small breather while the big three wallop Shigaraki for a bit. That'll be fun. Looking forward to that. This fight has been truly, and I love the way it's been developing. I love how the beginning of the chapter, I love how they showed all the students down below, all the stuff they're doing. I loved how it just went from person to person, showing how they're reacting to what's going on. That's great. I love that. And please always do that. Like with Aizawa and stuff, like feeling for this student. He's like, no, I have to live to see him reach his dreams. You know how pure that is? You know how damn pure that is? Where it's like, please save him. I need to see him grow up and reach his dreams. Aizawa was the true homie. Oh, man, dude. Good chapter. Really good chapter. I'm excited. Like, I wanted to see Deku stuff most. I expected the All for One cliffhanger to be left alone for a while, because that's huge. That's like the biggest plot twist of the series. But all right, that'll be about do it. About almost at half an hour. So hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Thanks for tuning in. I should probably mention, if you want, I have a YouTube membership now. If you want badges next to your name and comments, if you want to support the channel, you can join that right next to the subscribe button. Helps me out behind the scenes because life and all that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed and stay tuned for the next one. I don't think there's a break this week. Yeah, it just says chapter 359 end. So yeah. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.